I'm alive.
I'm alive, and we've just had a Freudian slip from Dean.
A couple of them.
A couple of Freudian slips. It's not coming up.
It's not. It's not. I don't know what to do.
Welcome to Three Old Dudes. I have an announcement to make. I have to announcement to make from a certain long-haired chap in Shibuya, and he says, "Oh, tits." And we've just had a Freudian slip from Dean.
A couple of them.
Don't mind my music.
Oh, there we go. I suppose we better introduce our guest. Our guest who will be explaining the free cash that you saw in the title of the show.
Free cash.
Emily Louise Maitland. She will explain later. For all those of you who's coming expected money, you're going to be sorely disappointed.
No free money here tonight.
There may be Vegemite though. So hold out your pieces of bread. There we go.
Yeah, we have Vegemite.
I have beer.
I have
My breakfast
more Vegemite.
Beer.
Oh God.
Well, every single time my parents send me a package from Australia, it has at least one thing of Vegemite in it, and I have a hard time trying to get rid of it because no one in Japan likes Vegemite, and I don't eat enough Vegemite to go through it all, so I just have
got a cupboard full of
Vegemite. I'm down to 2 now because actually some of it went out of date, but it was probably still good anyway, but I chucked it.
Can't tell the difference anyway, I mean.
Probably not. Yeah, but I just have so much Vegemite. That and koala clip toy things. Earrings. I've got so many of those. I can't get rid of them. Like, I think everyone in my small town of Hirado has a koala clip.
I mean, you are on YouTube. I mean, you could theoretically do a giveaway. I mean, come on.
I could. Get some Vegemite.
Vegemite. Put it in squeeze a bit into a little sort of plastic sack. Clip it together with a koala clip, and say, anybody who on the 100th like for my video gets this. If it gets through customs,
Yeah, this little bag of well, who knows what when it goes through customs.
This brown stuff.
Yeah.
They may think it's actually drop beer droppings.
Oh, probably. Oh, that reminds me when I was in high school. I actually had an American friend who came to study at school for a year, and she had to walk home through the bushland. And I think it was like her first or second day in Australia, and I said, like, look out, there's these things called drop bears. They're kind of like koalas, but crazy. They have red eyes, like, be careful. And she said that she literally ran the whole way home because she was scared that some, like, wild koalas would jump at her. And she came back to school the next day, and I was like, I was joking. They're not real. So
you've never spoken to her since.
I have. Oh, I have another funny story with her too. She really didn't want to try kangaroo meat. Like, she didn't want to try it at all. And one day she came over to my house, and my dad, we didn't have kangaroo meat. It was just normal steak. But she was like halfway through the steak saying, "Oh, this is a great steak. It's so yummy." And then my dad was like, "Oh, actually, it's kangaroo." And her face was like, and it was so funny. Like, you could just see her heart dropped, or like her gut just went, no, it's not. And she was like, "Oh, thank goodness."
But it was.
So if you go round to Emily's, be prepared to be teased mercilessly.
Now, do they serve kangaroo pulled pork style?
I've never seen it like that, but they might. I don't know.
Because that probably would make a nice sandwich.
But kangaroo is very difficult to cook. Like if you cook it too much, it tastes really bad. There's like a certain.
That's all right. You just spread a bit of Vegemite on it and be all right.
I've never tried kangaroo and Vegemite, so I can't say.
Yeah. Yeah, then again, like pork is easy. Buy the cheapest pork roast you can find and throw it in the slow cooker and come back a day later. It's dead now.
No. Mr. Cordyceps said Emily's family sounds very mean, but that's just typical Australians. That's what we're like.
It is. My dad is like so Australian. So Australian. And yeah, they're not mean, it's just Australian humour, I guess.
Yeah.
We're just making that sound again.
Um,
I wonder if she's going to drop some more noogies.
Oh, yeah. His cat, Sarah's cat just pooed on Robert's chair.
Oh.
Actually, not on the chair. She pooed on the mat in the front hall. But
Oh, just wiped her bum on the chair.
yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Oh, well, that's
Right.
I mean, got something in common with Opie then.
Yeah, well, my family cat, Ollie, in Australia, when he was really little, he liked to poo in wet places. I don't know why, it was just his thing. And often you would go to get in the shower and you would just find cat poo all in the bottom of the shower. And, oh man, it was so bad. I think once I was like, just got out of bed like 6 a.m. and I just jumped in the shower and I just remember stepping on this big cat turd and I was like, oh. Kill me now.
Yeah,
Let me go back to sleep. It was so bad.
No, how you cure that is you entice him into the shower and then you turn the shower on.
No, but the thing is he loves water. Like, he's not a normal cat. Like, you can pour the tap on him and he'll just sit there with the water going over his face. He loves it.
You should have tried hot water.
Hot water. Oh, I've never tried that. That could work.
Yeah, I had a stray I rescued. And the first thing I did, because it was in the winter, he'd been out around my friend's house for about 3 weeks. So I put him in my jacket, took him home, and he had a lot of dander and everything. So I said, you need a shower. So I took the shower massage, and he was just in the bathtub purring away. Then I took the hairdryer to him. He was just lying there purring away. He used to go into the bath, too. He liked the bath.
Yeah.
That was my favorite cat of all time.
Was that an American cat or a Canadian cat?
Well, I suppose he was Canadian. He was outdoor. He had been declawed and I guess neutered, as you say. But he would go outside all day, come home at night when you whistle for him. Like he would stay inside.
Dean's been known to do that. He goes out all day. Mrs. Bennett goes out and whistles, and he comes back.
Yeah, I come home.
It takes the bell off his neck.
Hi, Sky.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh! Can everybody in comments and everybody watching say hi to Kay-san. Kay-san is watching from her phone, but obviously with the phone you can't come. Hi, Kay-san.
Hello.
Hi.
Our friend Kay-san deaf in Akita.
What?
Akita.
You're not talking about me, are you?
What?
They're talking about me, right?
No.
My fat ass.
Actually, we couldn't see your fat ass. Unless you wanted to tell us.
But we all know now.
Yeah.
Somebody is saying in comments that Ollie is simply not a cat. You're confused. It's another animal that's coming and pooing in your shower.
No, Sean, I refuse to tell the bloody cat story again.
Oh, I haven't heard the cat story.
Oh.
What's a cat story? Is there a funny cat story?
Oh, yes.
Well, I suppose you could call it funny.
Okay. I'm excited.
It actually happened. I'm 50 now, so it would have happened when I was 4. So I was 4 years old, and I was over at a little friend's place. Her name was Stephanie, and yeah, we one of her the cat had kittens, and one of the kittens had died, and yeah, her grandmother was out the back digging a hole for it to bury it, and she turned around and the kitten had mysteriously vanished.
Oh.
Well, she didn't see me, and my little friend had come up with a little dolls pusher and put the dead kitten in. We thought it was asleep, so we put it in the dolls pusher and took it for a walk. And on the way through, we picked up some doll's clothes that she had, and we dressed the dead cat up in doll's clothes. But all the while, this lady, they were a Polish family, and she was Catholic and very superstitious. So, but she thought that the cat had come back to life somehow, and she was running around the house, blessing herself, and trying to get some attention from her husband, who was indifferent to her, pretty much indifferent to her plight. Eventually, they found us walking up and down the street with the dead kitten. And
That's funny.
She eventually buried her. So, yes.
With the clothes still on, with the doll's clothes still on.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she undressed it. I think she left the doll's clothes on it to bury it. So.
So in future years, somebody who's digging up their garden will come across this tiny skeleton with doll's clothes on it. Oh my God!
Yes, the aliens here. Oh, yeah. Daniel wants to know: was the cat Catholic?
Catholic. Was it an Irish cat? I don't know.
I don't know whether she baptised it before burying it or not, but
oh no, it's gone to cat hell.
Yeah. Dear God.
What'd she do?
What do you think?
Again?
Again.
More noogies. Well, she was
Okay,
constipated, and she's not anymore.
There we are. We have top subject on the show today: cat poo. Cat poo and Vegemite. So, free cash. There is no free cash. Please explain, Emily. Now is the point where we will put everybody out of their misery.
All right. So, I live in quite a small town in Japan, and there are a lot of older people in my town. And there's this one lady that I usually see once or twice a year, usually at big local festivals. And half the time, like, she pulls me to the side. She's got no teeth. She speaks in really thick dialect, and I have no idea what she's saying. And we talk for like an hour. Like, she just won't leave. She won't leave me alone. She just talks. And I just kind of sit there going, yes, 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 oh, yes, yes, yes. I think she just needs more of someone to listen to than anything. Anyway, it was just before I was going to Australia. My friend just dropped me off at the bus stop, and I was crossing the road to go to the bus stop, and I see the lady, and I'm like, oh no, I have to get the bus. I don't have time to talk. And she's crossing the street, and she pulls me over, and she starts talking, and I'm like, yes, 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 oh, I've got to get the bus. I'm going to Australia. Oh, no, you're not going home, is what she said. And I said, oh, it's only a holiday. It's only a holiday. And she got all worried. And she asked me to go out to lunch with her. And I said, oh, I've got to get the bus. I can't go. And she's like, oh, okay. And so we part ways, and I'm sitting at the bus stop waiting for the bus. And she comes running across the road, like this little old lady with no teeth. And she puts this piece of newspaper in my bag and says something in really thick dialect that I have no idea what she says, and then says, have fun in Australia. And then she just goes off, and she walks away, and I'm like, okay, bye. And then I waited a few minutes because I didn't want her to see me looking at what she put in my bag. And I opened my bag up, and there's just this piece of newspaper. I'm like, why is she giving me a piece of newspaper? And I opened the newspaper, and there was like $100 note in there.
Wow.
Like a one month note. So 10,000 yen, which I was like,
Wow.
what? Who does this? Where, like, why do people give you money? Like, I didn't understand why, like, someone would just give me $100. Like, that's crazy. And I was sitting in the bus stop for like 20 minutes after going, what do I do with this free money? Like, I don't know her name. I don't know where she lives. I don't know anything about her other than she's old and she has no teeth. And so I just kept the money and I ended up spending it. But I'm probably going to buy something and just have it in my bag. So at the next festival when we meet again, I can give her something to say thank you. Because, yeah. Just free money. People are just like crazy. Crazy.
Well, if you're watching Lady with No Teeth, Emily says thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, if she can understand what I just said. I said thank you.
Barringer just said she wanted you to get her butter.
Yeah, there's a
Probably. Yeah, because there's no butter here.
Butter shortage.
Oh, Vegemite. Yeah, I've got lots of Vegemite. I can just keep that in my bag. She might like the taste of it because, you know, I heard when you get older, like, your taste buds start to go. So something strong like this might, you know, be nice. So.
Yes, I quite like strong tastes. You know, I'm getting on a bit, you know.
I've heard actually when you get to about 70 or 80 that everything just tastes like shit. So I can't wait for that.
Why not? Why wait? Why wait? Start now.
Start now.
My grandfather, he was almost 98 when he died, but he was always happy to go out for fish and chips. So he still must have enjoyed the taste
I
of
would be
that.
happy to go out for fish and chips. Can you get fish and chips in Japan? Oh, yes, I did. I saw Shivers did a thing, and she went to a British restaurant in Tokyo, and she got fish and chips. I think I remember. Oh, and who else did that? It was Kitty Does Japan. Catherine. She went with Russ to some place, to an Irish pub. That was right, and they got fish and chips there.
Yeah, I think this one was. I think I've seen that one before in Tokyo. But where I live in Hirado was the first trading port in Japan back in the day, and it was the first contact between European and European ships. So we have a really long Dutch history in this area. So a lot of the restaurants around here sell a lot of Western foods, and one of them is fish and chips. So I'm really lucky that I can get it quite locally and on the water. So double benefit.
So is that where the Portuguese came there first, or is it?
Yeah, Portuguese.
And then the Dutch.
Yeah. So there's like two ports in Nagasaki, Dejima and Hirado were the first two to start trading between Japan and the world. And so look, quite a few things came through Nagasaki. Like beer was introduced that way too, through trade.
That was Oh yes, the shogunate allowed. That was the only contact with the West allowed by the shogunate until the West forced itself upon Japan.
Yes.
End of history lesson.
Yeah. I don't know too much about it, but you know. But the sister city of Hirado is actually the capital of the Netherlands.
Brits could have. Yeah, but there weren't any British. The British came a lot later. There were no British allowed.
Yeah.
I mean, because the Portuguese and the Dutch had sort of like monopolised.
Yeah.
But there was
really like.
Yeah, was one Englishman, I think, who was an advisor to
The
Yeah,
Last Samurai.
yeah. No, not that late. But much earlier.
Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
16th century, not 8th.
Nah.
Yeah, so when the Dutch and everyone came, the Dutch and the Portuguese came, they also brought Christianity. So there's actually a lot of churches in Nagasaki, and they're currently some of them are the candidates for World Heritage at the moment. So they're really promoting them as travel destinations. So in Hirata, where I live, we've actually got 3 churches which are candidates for the World Heritage listing at the moment. And Hirata's got quite a long history with Christianity, because at one stage Japan banned Christianity. It was illegal to be a Christian. And so they have these things called the hidden Christians, who were people that disguise themselves as Buddhists but actually lived their life like Christians. And at one stage there's an island just off Hirata. It's called Ikitsuki Island. And the legend says that the Christians that lived on this Hirata and on Kyushu actually swam from like Kyushu to that island, and it was known as like the Christian island, and it was an island where a lot of the hidden Christians lived. And at the local beach, Neshiko Beach, it's quite a popular beach in Japan. People travel to go to the beach. I don't know. I've never really thought of it as like a great destination, but apparently it is. The beach right next to it has this huge rock. And when I first came to Japan, we used to go to that beach because no one went there. And we used to swim, we used to climb on the rock. Turns out that this rock was where they used to behead Christians on back in the day. And that's why no one goes to that beach, because
that's a good. That would clear the beach, wouldn't it?
So we didn't find out. I still go there. Like, I don't know, it's quiet. There's no one there. It's just as good.
Yeah.
It was years ago.
It's my secret spot.
It's my secret spot. Yeah.
Daniel says he's a fellow Heisenite.
What's that?
What was that?
Well, he said Hirado.
Heisenite.
I'm a fellow Heisenite.
Ah.
It's true. What's a Heisenite?
Well, I don't know, but here's the picture he shared. If he wants me to share. Well, hopefully he does.
And I hope
Okay.
I don't know if it's black or not. But...
wait a minute.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that in Hirado?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Has he been to Hirado?
He's. I think he has family connections there, to put it mildly.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's cool.
Well, there you go, Daniel.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. That's where I live now, Hirado.
in that big white house.
Yeah.
Perhaps
That's
one will
the
look familiar.
Hirado Castle.
There we go. So we are now in Hirado Castle, in Emily's sitting room.
Yeah, my house.
Oh.
No. We
Is
have
that the view from the castle? Robert, sorry.
Yeah. We also have a Dutch trading house, or it's called the Dutch Trading Post, where they do lots of events to promote like the relationship between the Netherlands and Japan. And they actually have events there all the time. There's actually one tomorrow. What's it called? It's called like Festjes or something. It's a Dutch thing. But they've got Festjes, I think this is called, like Happy Festival or something.
Oh, Feestjes.
Feestjes? I don't know.
Feestjes.
That could be
That's Dutch for party.
Party, yeah. So they're having a party there tomorrow, and they've invited all the local shop owners to put on a stall, and there's people singing, and there's people from all other towns coming in and everything.
Oh,
so
cool.
It's going to be
And you're going to go with your shiny new iPhone and film it for us, aren't you?
Yes, I will be.
Wow.
Maybe I'll go live on Periscope.
Oh, yes, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I've been really into Periscope at the moment.
I suppose
wouldn't be,
one of the
but
next
my-
big things.
It would seem so. my old S3 doesn't. It's not compatible with Periscope, so I'm missing out.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh no.
I'm thinking of getting a Note 4, so maybe
Hmm.
just so I can watch Periscope.
Yeah. I spend $300 or $400 just to watch Periscope.
I wish more like.
Hmm.
like
I'll have you know I'm a
$900.
badass periscoper. These 2 fingers are magic. You want 1,000 hearts? No problem.
Yeah, no, I do like Periscope. I think I was on there the other day, and I just love how you can just like choose a place, zoom in, and then click on someone who's just on Periscope in that area. And the
that's
good thing, yeah, like you can just watch random people on Periscope, and which is basically what it is. Like when I was looking at it, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people in Japan who know what Periscope is or use it. So anyone that has any interest in Japan at the moment goes straight to your Periscope. I think I had like 200 people at once. At one time. And I was like, wow.
Is the broadcast saved anywhere, or is it just...
it saves to your Periscope. And you can share that link on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't download it, but you can share it on Twitter and you can rewatch it. Because I was hoping I could download it and put it into my vlog, but I couldn't.
But can you watch Periscopes on Twitter if you don't have the app? Or...
I don't think so. I think you have to get the app.
Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well.
I don't know if they've got an internet website. Maybe you can watch it from the internet. I'm not sure.
Yes, I've watched some of Steve Miller's Periscopes on the computer before I installed the app. You couldn't comment, but you could watch. I watch Kat McDowell a lot.
Oh, yeah.
If she comes on before I've gone to bed.
Yeah, she does a lot of Periscope as well. So does Piggles the Gaijin. He's always on Periscope.
Yeah, I catch a lot of Andre's Periscopes.
Yeah.
And Ted from the Periscopes from his work.
I have never caught one of those yet.
No, it's not safe for work viewings.
No, definitely not.
I'll have to go look up some of those Periscopes then.
Yeah. So yeah, been really into Periscope lately. So yeah.
My cordyceps doesn't like it.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. He's not a fan.
Well, there's,
Why
another,
not?
there's another app similar to Periscope. I think it's called Oh, sorry. I'll just look it up. Meerkat. Meerkat. M-E-R-K-A-T.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
I think you can have more people on it at any given time. I've watched Periscopes where there were so many people you couldn't comment.
Yeah, I was on one the other night that you couldn't comment on. So.
Well, you're blocked from commenting because there's so many people on watch.
Yeah, I think they cap it at a certain number. It said there was 500 people watching, but not everyone was in the actual chat.
And I mean, is it just you from your phone? I mean, can you do like a group thing like this?
I don't think you can do a group thing. Well, I've never tried, but I don't think it's a group thing. I think it's just you live from your phone.
I was going to say, we could do 3 old dudes on Periscope and see if we can get 500 viewers.
Yeah. And
somebody say Periscope.
Yeah, anyone who's subscribed to you, like you can do it through Twitter. So anyone you follow on Twitter, you can follow on Periscope. They get like a notification on their phone when you go live, which I think is really good because, yeah.
It saves you having to post it out like we do.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just on Instagram. I'm ignoring everyone. I'm addicted to Instagram at the moment, so.
Yes. More beards will be appearing on Instagram shortly.
Robert's he's periscoping.
I'm periscoping the hangout.
Oh no.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Periscope.
Actually, in this case, it's hello nobody because nobody's watching. Oh, now the people on Periscope can see my magic lights.
Yeah. Mm.
Yes, I
Oh,
periscoped from my workplace, and then people watch that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
Nice.
I'm not supposed to be periscoping from my workplace. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. Stop. Oh, oops, stop broadcast. There we go.
That was it.
Mm.
That was
Good
it.
grief.
Short and sweet.
Short and
Yeah.
sweet. We can never do that. I mean, sort of.
Well, we have managed to
hour-
limit ourselves to an hour and a half.
and a half. Yeah. There was
Still
once,
got an hour.
Oh yes, we've got an hour. We have loads of time. Loads of
Poor
time.
Ben Duncan, he's hooked on crack.
I wonder whose. Oh, thank you, Frederick. I'm changing the subject quickly, although it's still about Instagram and hooked on. So, yes, liking all my shares on Instagram. Thank you, Frederick. Thank you. Yeah, so whose crack are you hooked on, Ben? Please,
Do you need
enlighten
assistance
us.
to get removed?
Zach noticed, Simon, that today's thrill dude is a lot less perverted.
It's a lot
Yeah,
less
what's
perverted.
going on?
I don't know. We've had Freudian slips, and Dean couldn't get it up. So I mean,
Must have used them all up before the show. I'm sorry. What can I say? That's right, Frederick. You're our troll, and don't you forget it.
Frederick is Santa Claus.
He is.
Heard it here
He's got,
first.
has he got his beard back? You've got your beard back, right, Frederick?
Hello, Bushido Devil Dog.
We'll just wait while you answer.
Well, apparently Ben Duncan's hooked on Zach's crack.
Zach's crack.
Mhm.
Isn't everyone apparently couldn't? Okay. My God. I've just lost track of what the hell is going on in the comments. So I'm just...
Me too. It's just gone like, ooh.
Well, Ben says the guy with the head wound on my local corner has some good shit. Well, he has the cat as well, does he? All right.
Oh yeah, that's the thing about crack. You know right away if it's good or not.
Yeah, you just
Well,
sniff the cat's bum.
that's what I've heard, anyways. Mhm.
Yeah. Apparently, rancid crack is not very nice. And down we go into the gutter. Yay.
I was going to say,
Thanks, Sean, for following me on Periscope.
I must admit, I don't know whether I've related this story about my beard balm.
Beard balm?
Beard balm. Yes, beard balm. Oh, it's a balm. You can't give him a balm. Anyway, it's a vanilla bourbon scented balm that I put in my beard. And when I first got it, I put it in and went up to my wife and said, "Here, smell my beard." And she sniffed it and goes, "Smells like ass crack." And I went, "Oh." But the more disturbing thing that jumped to my mind is, how does my wife know what ass crack smells like? I don't know. Yeah.
Do we want to know? I don't know.
Probably not. Probably not. I think we'll just leave that subject right there. And there we go.
It ties in nicely to that chat message you sent me earlier. Emily says, "I think I'm in the wrong chat." LOL.
Yes.
Indeed, Barringer. Bomb.
so in Okinawa, is the pork really as good as they say?
Oh, it's great. Everything's pork though.
That sounds like heaven.
Yeah.
Their soba has pork in it. Their their burgers are all pork. Everything's pork. Everywhere I went was pork, pork, pork.
I'll just bring my maple syrup. I'll be right at home.
You can get pork in Okinawa.
Yes. Actually, I have something interesting that I will share. Just one sec. I'll be back.
Okay, she's just going to get some pork. While Emily is away, please talk amongst yourselves.
Yes, we'll just.
Well, it seems Stu
I'm back.
Stu asked a
I was-
question. Has
No,
Mrs. Dean
that was some
rusty
quick
trombone?
pork.
I was actually in Okinawa last week, 2 weeks, last weekend.
Okay.
Last weekend.
It wasn't that long.
And no, they actually sell this like jerky stuff.
Ooh,
It's this,
ooh.
and it's actually pig ear cartilage, but it tastes really good. And this is tacos flavored, like taco flavored.
Well, there you are, Kanto Kitsune. If you're here, we've got tacos, but they're made of pig's ears. There we go.
Yes, pig ear tacos. But yeah, it just kind of looks. Where's my camera there?
It looks like oh god.
It's like the cartilage part, like that
Well,
part.
if you didn't know it was edible, you wouldn't eat it.
It's pretty good.
When I first saw the package, I thought, oh, bacon.
They don't do bacon properly here in Japan. It's all spam. No, it's not. It's like ham.
Spam.
It's either ham or it's spam. I have not found somewhere that does proper bacon.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
No,
unfortunate.
no Canadians will now ever go to Japan.
Oh no, I'm still going to Okinawa. Give me some pork.
The Okinawan soba that they have three main types, and the pork in one is the Chinese style one, the thick pork belly, and that one's really good. And the other one they have is it's like on the bone, but it's cooked very slowly, and that one's really good too. I like that one the best.
So, if you're a pig, avoid Okinawa.
Oh, Daniel wants to know, did you get any
Exactly
sake
right.
with the snake in it?
I do have some. Hang on.
Oh, we're going to get snake jerky now.
I must ask when she comes back if they. No, wait a second.
It doesn't actually have the snake, but it's the stuff that had the snake in it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's deathly. Like you would only need one shot and you'd be drunk. So, like, it's really strong. How many percent is it? It's only 35%, but the flavor of it really packs a punch. So I wouldn't drink more than one little glass.
Probably.
Yeah.
Have you ever had absinthe before?
No, I haven't.
Be careful.
Oh God, no.
I bought a bottle of Russian absinthe once, and it was filtered, so you could actually mix it with just about anything. It was 70% alcohol, and I bought a 26-ounce bottle, and I had one drink. I made a double. I had one, and that should have been all I had, but I made another, and the last thing I remember was the glass coming up to my mouth. And then I woke up at 5 in the morning wearing a shirt. Just a shirt.
God. It's like a real life hangover.
And then I saw I had been chatting with people in the game I was playing at the time, Star Wars Galaxies. And what I was saying was like, oh, well, all my secrets are out now.
Apparently that wasn't the only thing that was
because
out.
I started drinking. It was a guild meeting, and well, they talked about that for years afterwards.
Okay, well.
What we should do, we should have 3 old dudes absinthe. Then we get us our stickers on the bottle.
Oh my goodness.
I'm never drinking that again.
Your show would be on like all night. Like you'd be too drunk to end it.
I've had absinthe once as well, and well, I don't drink anymore anyway, as you all know. But no, I would never drink absinthe again. It was one of the worst drinking experiences I have ever had in my life.
How's the hangover of absinthe? absinthe?
Bad.
Well, yeah, I
Well,
didn't
for me,
actually
it was
have a
bad.
hangover, but I was an experienced drinker, so I didn't get those
Hmm.
anymore. You
I was
supplement
an
with the
experienced drinker at the
flaxseed
time,
oil.
but
That helps reduce hangovers.
Mm.
yeah, no, it was. Yeah, for me it was bad because I drank a lot of it.
Oh.
Mm.
Well, yeah, out of everyone else that was drinking, which was my wife, my daughter Sky, and me, and at the time Sky's boyfriend, I drank about half of the bottle, and or a bit over. It was not good. It was bad juju. Absolutely.
Well,
I'm
used to
not
serve it in
going
bars
into
here.
what happened, but no.
Tell
Yeah.
us, Sky. Tell us what
No,
happened.
she just walked off shaking her head, going, "That was bad."
Oh god.
Absinthe is a deadly shit. I would never drink it again, ever.
What does it taste like?
The unfiltered stuff tastes like licorice. Like
Yeah,
when you buy it, you can buy a little box set. You get an absinthe spoon, you put a sugar cube on it, and you pour the absinthe over the sugar cube into your
Yeah.
glass. And it's tasty that way, but you can't really mix it with anything.
no.
So the Russian absinthe that I bought was, ooh, look at that. How much is that? About $75. I'm going to try that.
$75.
Well, it was very good as far as taste went, but as far as effect went, that was not good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I didn't turn on the light.
Frederick likes it. Apparently.
Well, Frederick, you're a rebel.
Frederick, are you an artist and you haven't told us yet?
Yes.
Many artists enjoyed absinthe back in the day.
I think Sean is on absinthe. He says, "I'll see your planet and raise you a concrete iguana." Okay.
Wait,
What?
Phoenix is
I'm
talking about a
really
woman.
confused.
Oh, I think Zach had a bad experience with beer and a woman that could probably win a sumo tournament.
What?
That's not always bad, Zach.
A
biggest
planet
deal.
in my bed. A planet? What's a planet? I don't get it. What?
I woke up with a planet in my bed once. I'll see your planet and raise you a concrete iguana.
Oh.
I see. I see. Sean has woken up with a concrete iguana in bed. Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
After a night out, yeah. Oh, okay. Emily, tell us this. What's your most interesting experience after a night out drinking?
My most interesting experience
After a night out drinking.
after
Or during.
there's only
whatever.
been 3 occasions where I have been completely smashed. And probably the worst was my 21st birthday party. I was all right up until probably just before the speeches, which was at 9 o'clock. But the thing was, I kept mixing my drinks, so I keep switching from like champagne to cider to beer to whatnot. And so we had the speeches, and I was a bit tipsy for the speeches. And after that, I remember I took my dad over to the bar and I said, let's have a tequila shot. And after that tequila shot, every single person that I saw, I said, oh, let's have a tequila shot. Let's have a tequila shot. I think I probably had about 10 tequila shots in the space of an hour.
Yeah.
And I just remember I don't really remember much after that. But I do remember, kind of remember that I was in the toilet at the place where we were having it, and apparently I was just sitting there hugging the toilet with like falling asleep on the toilet. And my little sister, who was, how old was she at the time? She was 17. Decides to come in, not help me, but take a video of me hugging the toilet and being best friends with the toilet.
Anyway,
And then what does she do? Go out and get every other person who's at the party, brings them all into the toilet and says, "Look at Emily." And so there was just this big scene at midnight at the party, and like I was gone. I had to go home, and I just remember lying like on the back of my dad's car, in the back of my dad's car. And we went round the first corner, and I was like, I need a plastic bag. And someone handed me a plastic bag, and you probably won't get this joke, but he said, "That's my good Aldi bag. I paid 15 cents for that." So he hit me up about it the next day. He's like, "I need 15 cents for that Aldi bag."
it's all right. I washed your bag. Here it is.
But yeah.
Frederick wants to know if that video of you in the toilet is on YouTube.
It's not on YouTube.
Oh.
I think I do have a version of it, but I'm not sharing that anywhere.
You should. You should. Honestly. Just set it to private and give us the links. We won't share it with anyone or film or nothing. Honest.
Georgia laid some more noogies.
It's time for the cat butt plug.
Apparently, it's getting softer.
Oh, good.
Oh, lovely.
Pretty soon, it won't be a noogie anymore.
Uh-huh.
Oh yes.
I think one of the worst. Sorry, Robert, go on.
Oh, I was going to ask: is snake jerky a Freudian slip? Would that qualify?
Snake jerky.
Snake jerky?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yes, I have no bananas.
Wow.
Oh, I saw Japanese banana on Michaela's video where she was in Haneda Airport, hanging around waiting for her flight, and she got on the flight, and it was in a clear plastic package with no skin on it. You just open the package and eat it. They do everything for you in Japan.
Was that the
wash your bottom for you?
the cake one, or was it like the real banana?
Oh, it looked like a real banana.
Oh, there's what like in Tokyo they have this one called Tokyo banana, and it's
Yo,
like
that's what it was.
It's a cake.
Oh, okay. It looked
Yeah.
like.
But I'm sure like there are places that do that and they chop it all up. Already you can buy it.
And put
Like
it in
in the banana shape but like chopped.
And Simon, you'll be happy to know they have banana vending machines in Tokyo.
Okay. I'm saved.
And they're very fresh. Oh no, Frederick, we didn't delete your birthday video.
No, we don't delete videos on Three Old Dudes. We just let them fester.
Frederick came on and had a bottle of rum and shared with us some of his experiences in Japan. Many times.
I was telling Emily about that this morning.
You got smashed.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So what's one of your worst alcohol stories, Simon? Alcohol related.
Oh God. Well, Zach's probably heard this, and Sean has heard this, and Robert has heard this, haven't you? You heard it on Thursday. Yeah. Well, Zach was asking sort of what was my worst best beer experience. So I started with my worst beer experience. It wasn't actually worse for me. I mean, but it was 1982, and a couple of friends. One of them lived on a farm, and he said, "I've made some homebrew." He said, "Let's go and drink it." And we weren't quite old enough to go to the pub, but he'd made the homebrew, so we thought, yeah, well, let's have a go at this. So we came round and we cracked open the bottles, and it was very nice. It was sort of a sweet beer. I can imagine, and as soon as beer tastes sweet, it's going to be pretty potent. And sort of the guy that made it, he drank it. I drank it. I think this is too sweet. This is no. So I just had one bottle of it, and my other friend. He said, "Oh, this is great. Love it. Because he didn't like bitter. He liked cider. So this sweet beer was just right for him. But then about half an hour after drinking the first bottle, I decided to flip up the sash window in my bedroom, and I leaned out the window and decorated the garage roof. And that was the end of that. I was like, oh, God. Yeah, it was pretty potent stuff. Anyway, guys went home next day. Oh, so the same night, so I got a telephone call. And my friend's mum was on the phone and said, did somebody put something in David's drink? I said, no, why? Or what have you been drinking? He goes, well, we've just had homebrew. I mean, why? He's in hospital.
No.
Oh no!
Yeah, he'd had a couple of bottles of this stuff, and he got absolutely smashed and enjoyed it really a real lot. But it did have the effect on him that it had on me, but a lot later. So he was chucking his guts up, but just continually. And from doing that, he'd like done himself some injury with his with himself, and he'd been taken to hospital, and he was on all kinds of drips and stuff. I'm like, oh shit! So that was it was not the worst experience for me, but for my friend.
That's really bad.
I just got a message from Kanto Kitsune. He's apologising for not being able to make it. Oh, you missed the if you're watching this later, you missed the Vegemite tacos and oh no, not Vegemite tacos. Oh, that's right.
Well,
that's right.
we could try.
This is it. This is especially for Kanto Kitsune. Emily is now going to put pork ear tacos.
I need a bigger piece.
Pig's ear tacos smeared with
taco
with Vegemite.
All right, this could be really bad. All right, here's the pig's ear.
Right.
Here's the Vegemite.
Or just cheese?
Just cheese is fine. Thank you.
Any salt and...
Lovely.
There's no pepper, is there?
No, it isn't.
Would you like to eat with that?
I like Vegemite, and I like
pig's ears.
Pig ears, so it might be a good combo.
Yeah.
It's nice.
There you go.
Not too bad.
Taco flavored pig's ears with Vegemite. That's it. There we go. It's cooking with the three old dudes.
Quick, easy meal ideas.
It's like my wife said that I don't cook anymore, and I pointed out to her that I make smoothies. That's like cooking.
Smoothie's good.
Yeah. Rip Emily.
Rest in peace.
I have to get something that Zach might be interested in. Be right back.
I'm just trying what he missed. Smeared with Vegemite.
See, I don't mind Vegemite. I tried that Vegemite chocolate that they had out in Australia, and I didn't think it was that bad. Like it was, I wouldn't buy it again. I wouldn't buy it again, but
you don't need to buy it. You've got a cupboard full of the stuff.
No, but it's Vegemite chocolate. It's different.
If a little old lady with no teeth gave you a block of it, you would eat it.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Oh.
Innocent Gun original beer.
Ooh.
Beer.
Vegemite smoothies.
Oh god, I don't think that would be nice. Vegemite. Oh no.
No.
Yeah, you could put Vegemite in your blender and make a brown smoothie.
I should just make a stupid video trying to get rid of my Vegemite and be like, how to use Vegemite, and just make all these weird things like Vegemite smoothies or like Vegemite cake.
Yeah, go around with a plate and offer it.
Would you like to try my cake?
That could be a viral video right there.
Like a prank video. Just like cook just pump Vegemite into the middle of these cakes.
Taste test. You should just wear a little sort of ID card and sort of a clipboard and take around a plate with like stuff.
What do you rate this cake out of 5?
You know, this could be a little early in the morning for this one.
Is that like
Yeah.
8 o'clock or 9 o'clock?
It's 8:56 a.m. Yeah, carefully matured for 77 days prior to release.
Uh-oh. And Robert's worst alcohol story is now beginning.
Oh no. Okay, I have one.
Okay.
It was the third time I ever drank in my life. So my friend and I decided that we were going to split on a 26-ounce bottle of vodka. So we would meet at another friend's house and drink it. Of course, in screwdriver form. And my friend didn't show up. So I proceeded to drink the entire bottle.
Oh no.
I had to be carried to the dance, the school dance, the high school dance, and I was not of drinking age yet. And they brought me inside and set me on a table, and another friend of mine came up to see if I was okay. And when I opened my eyes, it was like looking through a fisheye lens. And his face was all big, and I was like, and I threw up all over his shirt and mine.
Oh.
And we were both wearing black.
Whoa, nice.
Lovely.
So my friends took me right across the whole dance floor in front of everyone to go to the washroom where the gymnasium was. The doors were locked, so we had to go right back. We got through the whole dance floor to another washroom, and he's washing my face. And while he's washing my face, he's opening a little garbage can and puking into the garbage. And then washing my face. And then the principal came in, and he's like, "Are you okay?" He was a really cool principal. He's like, "Are you all right?" And then the police came in, and they say, "Son, come with us." So I went with him, and they sat me down outside, and they said, "Yeah, I think you need some fresh air. So just sit here." And I was like, "Okay." So I sat there for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I don't remember. And I began to feel better. And then I went back in and got my jacket and went home, and I thought, next time I'm going to request that if I'm unable to walk, don't take me with you.
And were you still friends afterwards?
Oh yes. Drinking. It took them a year to get me to drink alcohol. They worked on me for a year before I would have wine at dinner with friends. Like when family friends came over, we'd get wine like Blue Nun, and I would be like, oh. But yeah, to drink to get drunk, I wouldn't do it until I did it the first time, and I crossed that threshold, and I was like, oh, now I understand why you do this. Oh my God, it's like the weight of the world lifts off your shoulders. And I was right into it after that. When I actually turned old enough to drink, that day, I was at the beer store with a big smile on my face. And they were looking at my driver's license and looking at me, and looking at it, and looking at me, and looking even harder at my driver's license. But finally they sold me some beer. I went there every day after school and bought a 6-pack or 2. And beer had preservatives back in those days. So I had a giant speaker box in my bedroom, and I filled it up with beer. And once it was full, I proceeded to drink that beer. So for the next 3 weeks, I went to school with a hangover every day.
Oh wow!
My mother was concerned, but it was just a phase. Just a phase.
Anyway, excuse me for a minute. I need to go to the bathroom.
That's all right. This is an old dude
Be
moment.
Off you go. A young dudette moment. God, I suppose I'll have to tell my drinky story next, won't I?
Yes, folks, didn't you?
Oh, you have more. You have more.
Oh, yeah. Yes, many more.
This one is actually sweet. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That could be a bad omen.
Uh-oh.
I remember the first time I found this beer, not in a can, though. It was at the liquor store, and the shelf was full of them. Nobody was buying them because they had just come out. So I thought, I'm going to buy a few and see what it's like, because I like to experiment with different beers. I brought it home, and I took one sip, and I was like, oh my God, this is so good. And I went right back to the liquor store and bought as many as I could afford and brought them back to where I lived. And I went to a party at the co-op where I lived and said, everybody try this beer, try it. And there's, oh, I don't know, Robert, I don't know. All the old ladies tried it. Oh, this is so good. And after that, you could barely find it at the liquor store.
all the old ladies
Oh,
swinging away.
mhm. It would sell out as fast as they could put it on the shelf.
Sweet.
We've just heard a tale of Robert swinging with old ladies. You didn't miss much, Emily.
Okay.
Well, wine was the thing back there. I used to buy a case of wine for the weekend, and that was just for me. And then I had to buy more to share with my friends. So that was in, when was that? Oh, that was in the early 2000s. So I was spending about $450 a month on wine and beer.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I had some drinking issues. I did. You might have said I was sort of alcoholic, sort of, but not anymore.
Wow.
I rarely drink more than one at a time. Today is an exception. Yeah, I should go to Fukui, Charlie. I should. I'd like to go to Fukui. And go to the cat cafe.
What can you do? We've seen what you can do for 2,000 yen in Fukui, and one of those things was free. So I mean that really doesn't count. That was just walking in the park there. I remember. But the cat cafe, don't go to the cat cafe if you have a cat allergy. Not Charlie out for two. What YouTubers do, dedication. There we are. Go to a cat cafe for YouTube, and then go offline for 2 days from your allergy. There we go.
Oh,
dedication.
Wow.
I'm just trying to explain speed how I can comment. You can comment through me, Brian, if you're watching.
Feel free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes in a show when things get a little slow,
we have to hit Google Effects.
we hit Google Effects and we bring out our friend the Cricket.
The cricket?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did have a parrot, but the
also
parrot
invited-
died, apparently.
We invite other people to the hangout. We've been known to do that.
Oh, random
Well.
people. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
sometimes I invited. I don't know if you've ever seen on Facebook Alexander Shiroki.
No.
He shares many beautiful pictures. He lives in Crimea. I invited him one time, and he came in. His webcam wasn't working, but we could hear him. And I have since struck up a nice friendship with Alexander.
Ah,
Yes.
young
And thinking of that, I think I'll tweet to Alexander because he might be out and about enjoying himself.
Yeah, he wished us all a happy weekend. I remember that, and you did too as well, Frederick. Thank you. Yes, I'm having a happy weekend so far. Remains to be seen how tomorrow will pan out. Yeah.
Now this
Yes.
tweet's going to go out to everybody, but Alexander, and see what happens.
Ah. Oh,
There's a,
that was
Whoa.
sorry. That was Brian. He was asking if we want a term of the week.
And
We
Emily,
haven't had one.
Yeah.
I'd
Oh,
like to
Daniel.
introduce you to
Hello.
Daniel of Wasabi Cars.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I have
Hello.
Vegemite and
Vegemite.
cash to give away. That's my money jar.
I'll still say yes to that term of the week, and if I deem it fit for human consumption, that's all practical.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we had this thing, term of the week.
Oh
It's
my
relatively.
god.
It's usually we try to make it as shocking as possible.
Oh,
Speed Gimp says it's relatively harmless.
Relatively.
Relatively, yeah.
Well,
Send,
yeah, but-
yes, send it to Robert. Go on, send it to Robert.
Yeah, there was that term that I was reading out, and Posey was watching, and she got very upset when I got to the end of the definition of the term. Even I was a little appalled when I actually looked at what I was reading out loud.
Oh, that wasn't. No.
That was the Jolly Roger. That was the Jolly
Oh,
Roger.
not the munging one then. No.
No.
If you watch some of our earlier shows, Emily, be prepared for some
Yeah.
rather disgusting.
Oh, no,
Oh,
you
okay.
probably.
Well, we haven't done it for a while because we kind of tailored the show to our guests.
And we also run out of things to
And we ran out of them as well.
And we like to have guests back on again, so we don't want to
Scare them away.
Yeah.
Rachel and June was on the show once, and she kept
Once.
saying, yeah, but while she was here, she said, "Oh, this is so nice. This is so nice." Because we had Andre on and he was singing. We had quite a few people in. There was no
That's
term of the
nice.
week to be found.
Yeah, so she came on again, and I remember June was on as well, but he was like busy on his computer, and he said, "Oh, come on the show." So he sort of came out from the room behind and sort of waved and said, "All right, great, hey, hi June," and then right, you can go back now.
Goodbye.
Oh, good. Yes, thank you, Sean. I won't.
Oh, I've missed it.
Oh gosh. I'm
Don't
not
Google
gonna Google that.
No.
I'm not Googling anything anyone says.
Oh yes. If it's ever sent you a link, be very careful about looking at it.
Gosh. Won't be able to look at anything he sends me on Twitter.
So Daniel, sort of,
Yes.
explain to Emily your Hizamite whatty.
Oh, so a long time ago, Saga Prefecture and Nagasaki Prefecture were called Hizen. So I live in Saga Prefecture, and you of course are in Nagasaki. So we're both from
Oh, wow.
we're both in Hizen.
Oh wow, you
It's,
live in Saga now?
Yeah, in Tosu. So
Oh wow.
yeah, and then
Cool.
the photo earlier was my photo from my visit to Hirado in many years ago. So yeah.
Oh nice.
It's a nice part of the world, I thought, actually. But I never lived there. I didn't spend much time there, but it was a nice place to visit. So,
Yeah, it's nice. I love it here.
I was
People
never
address.
given cash. So,
Well, if you stick around and go to the festivals, maybe you can hit
Yeah,
up
you'll
an
get
old lady.
the parties, yeah. Take your teeth out, love.
Oh dear, no.
Cheers, everyone. I'm enjoying a beverage. I should warn everyone.
Cheers.
Asahi Sakurai,
Cheers.
He has to hide it. It's so strong that he has to hide it.
yeah. Oh, it's
Oh,
my
boy.
good day. My bloody. It's Aussie as. There you go.
Yeah, it is.
And then my fat Aussie bastard one as well. There you go. I have a collection here for some reason from Dreamworld. This one has my cash in it. I'm cashed up, aren't I? Woo, baby! Yeah, baby. What's that? Korean?
Korean.
I don't even know.
Oh, is that a wand? No. Yeah.
It's in a Vegemite jar, even cash
Yeah.
in a Vegemite jar.
Yeah, man.
I have some of those left from my visit to.
I might just have to
Busan.
clean out my Vegemite and put my cash in there too.
Yeah, scrape all the crap out and yeah.
It's still like full.
Who's up for an
Better than
early
mine.
term of the week?
Okay, we're ready. Is everybody
Not
brace yourselves?
Please not Singapore Sandblaster. I just looked it up. Do not look it up.
No.
Oh God.
Oh,
No.
seriously.
And here's
Googling now.
oh, here's a safe one. Here we go.
Okay.
Cough fart. When you cough so hard that you accidentally fart. I can't believe I cough farted in that meeting.
Oh, that's what funny. We do that all the
Yeah,
time.
that's all right. That's fine.
It's better than when you cough and then you get a little more than you bargained for. That's for sure.
Indeed.
Well, that's an old dude thing.
Indeed.
That's when the napkins come in.
Yeah.
How about a laugh art? Laugh
Oh yeah.
A laugh fart.
It's a French fart, actually.
I was worried when I did I made my gym video the other day, and I was worried that I was going to actually exercise fart, but luckily I didn't. But the possibility was there.
Dean, will there be an edited version of that video?
No, no. It's when I say edited, what I meant was I sped the exercise bits up 4 times. That's my editing.
Oh right, I see. Emily, if you want to see what Dean's up to at the moment, there's a 34-minute video of him at the gym.
Yeah. That's,
of Dean at the gym.
Dean
Yeah,
at the gym
me.
on exercise machines.
Coincidentally,
it's worth
Hello, ladies.
it's worth viewing just to see me at 4 times speed on an exercise machine of any description.
It's 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes long and sped up.
yes. Yeah. Me on the cross trainer sped up 4 times is worth the price of admission. I mean, who doesn't like to watch a sped up fat guy? No. Yes, please do.
yeah, it's funny you mentioned 30 minutes, Dean. That's together with my wee little warm-up of about 7 or 8 minutes. 30 minutes was all I would ever spend in the gym doing resistance training, and then I would leave.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't take much. Just once you know what works for you, let's go and do it, and in and out. They might call you stuck up because you don't talk to anyone, but I would go in the gym to do my business. Well, that doesn't sound right. And leave.
Over in a corner, did his business, and then left.
Oh, poor Zach. Zach has been traumatized for life. Now, he looked it up. Singapore.
You idiot.
I'm watching the gym video now.
Oh, God.
No sound though.
Oh, you could have put Benny Hill music to that.
Yeah.
If it wasn't copyrighted, I would have.
Well, you could still put it up there and make it unlisted and share the links with the whole.
Yeah,
Well, that's true.
You have to
That's
copy
true.
it right, Dean.
Yeah, I'll do that next time.
Well, this is starting to taste better now.
I was watching the first one. I was like, "There's no exercise."
That's just Dean in a car park wandering about.
I said almost.
I didn't read that part. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. That's really fast.
Okay.
Sorry, is this the S.S blaster? Sorry, what's Emily laughing at? Sorry, I'm zoned
She's
out.
laughing at Dean.
Oh, Dean.
He's on the cross
Not
train
the,
and going.
The gym video with that.
The gym video.
Okay.
We have another term of the week. I think I should share with everyone.
Oh dear God.
We've just been warmed up by Coffart,
Yes.
which was accused of being weak as a term of the week. So
I like my farts weak, actually.
The term of the week is Aussies. A person from Australia who likes beer but doesn't drink Foster's. Consistently beats the English at all sports. Is used to good weather and hates the UK weather. Thinks the Kiwis shag sheep. Doesn't claim Russell Crowe as an Aussie. Thinks beer is the Aussie equivalent of a health drink. Thinks the English and Tasmanians are inbred. Aussies are. Who cares? Pass me a beer.
there we go. Term of the week, Aussie.
It sounds
Aussie.
written by an Australian.
It does. I was like, oh, this sounds very
It
Aussie.
totally does.
What?
Because I'm so used to cutting it for Lily. I was like, what the fuck did I cut it for?
Thank
You
you.
can't say fuck on the thing.
Drama at Dean's. Drama at
That's
Dean's.
come and say hello to everyone. My daughter Ellen, who
Hi,
just made me some
guys.
toasted cheese.
Hello.
We need to say fuck.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
watch your fucking mouth.
Thank you.
Farted. That's okay.
Oh, my other daughter Sky.
I
Say,
just want to steal something.
no, get lost.
She doesn't want to share your earwax. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Where's Jessica?
who's what? That's Emily. She's from Australia. She's in Japan.
She's from
Hello.
Australia and she's in Japan.
Yes, there. So
Don't touch my ears.
no, don't touch. No,
Hello.
don't wait. Oh
Hello.
no! You weren't meant to put it right in your ear.
Sorry.
Hmm.
Sorry, I
That's
just
what
wanna
he
say
said.
hi. Where are your sheep from?
Yeah.
Huh?
Where about
Come to think of it,
your sheep from?
I have a
What you
picture
got
I need to share on
Somewhere.
Jessica's timeline.
What? Oh, yeah. So what part of Australia are you from, Emily?
I'm from Sydney.
Sydney. There you go. Of course,
Ooh,
everyone.
Sydney.
Sydney's in Australia.
Sydney.
I used to live in Holsworthy back in the day, a long time ago.
Holsworthy. Is that south? West?
Yeah, southwestish, I guess. I
Southwest.
mean, I left at 5 years old, so
Okay.
But,
I live
yeah,
Hornsby. Do you know Hornsby?
definitely have heard of that. Yep.
I live north of there. Hornsby's more like the central
Oh,
part. but
north of that
everyone's-
place.
no.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also-
About 20 minutes from there.
It's a big place, Australia. So it's like-
Yeah. It is.
Sydney is a big place.
I get
Yeah.
like I get it all the time when I come when I go on holidays here. Like I will drive
I wish I
somewhere
got it all
for
the time.
so when I'm in Japan, I go on like day trips. I'll drive 2 hours or 3 hours just for the day and come back. My
Yeah.
teachers think that is the most absurd thing they've ever heard of, because
Japan-
I drive
Japan's pretty
all the.
big. Yeah.
It's pretty small, so like if you go anywhere that's more than like an hour away, it's considered like a holiday. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
they always
totally,
expect
totally
like
get it. Yep.
souvenirs and stuff. I'm like, I just went to like Fukuoka. It's 2 hours away. It's not
Yeah.
like it's not a holiday. Like I'm not bringing back souvenirs. So just like don't tell anyone I'm going anywhere anymore. So I
That's it, yeah.
always expect
That's,
souvenirs.
Oh no.
I had.
Omiyagi. It's the Omiyagi trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a nice
No.
picture saved just for Jessica, and I can't find it now.
It's lost amongst all that porn, isn't it? So,
Oh, well, it was a picture of Three guys.
Sandblasting pictures.
3 guys facing away from the camera that had bubble butts and nothing else on. I thought she would like that. But instead, I'm going to send her something else. There.
What? Oi!
shut up!
Me.
Noisy bloody kitchen.
Someone sent me a picture. Oh,
Oi!
okay.
Shut up!
Okay. That one isn't safe to read. I'm not
Everyone
gonna
can
read that one.
hear you.
I got another term of the week, but I'm no.
No.
No, two's
No, I won't.
enough. Two's
Yeah, two is enough. We will save that for next week.
Oh,
Well, it
okay.
depends on who the guest is.
Wikipedia is the guest next week.
Well, we better not read that one out for Wikipedia either. Again, if she does have that Canadian sense of humor, she might appreciate this.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just read it. Just read it.
No
I'm
guests
Aussie.
and only terms of the week.
I can handle it.
Okay, remember, you asked for it.
Okay.
Vegemite
Nothing to do with
sandwich.
me, Emily.
This is it. Vegemite sandwich. It is when a female gives anal to a man with a strap on, then rubs it in her pussy, covering it in shit, then tells the man to eat her Vegemite sandwich.
All right.
Now,
You really want to know.
That was really gross.
you
Yeah,
asked,
and
you,
salty.
I don't
You did.
think I.
you did ask for that,
Go
and I suggested that it wasn't appropriate for this particular episode. Since you asked,
So you'll never look at Vegemite in the same way again, have you?
No.
Well, but it tastes like that. Well, yeah.
How would you know?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you
Extrapolated
what.
the yeast extract and all that. Yeah.
Well, I think we just
Hi,
found out
Phyllis.
what Vegemite truly is. So just know that when you spread that on the sandwich, it's gone through a process.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The
Okay.
Vegemite factory should be an interesting place.
Oh God.
Yeah, poor Phyllis. She's going, no. Oh, Mr. Cordyceps. Oh, I think we shocked Mr. Cordyceps.
Hi, Phyllis.
I'm
Lucas
Phyllis.
Phyllis, hello,
says,
Phyllis.
much better than the last one. Oh, Mr. Cordyceps said, what the literal fuck? Oh, my.
I can tell you one thing for sure. My wife bought a strap-on the other day, and I was wondering why.
Dean, it was that picture of you sitting on that post with that look in your eye.
Dean, she's heard about the latest spread craze.
Well, remind me never to bend over in front of my wife. Then.
Spread your cheeks.
Oh. All right, this went downhill with a big splatter.
I did it very quickly. It happens.
Phyllis says, hi, you freaks. Hello, Phyllis.
But Behringer
Right.
says, Vegemite kills anything. No worries.
And keep crop bears away.
Yep.
Oh, dear.
You'd think that'd turn me off my cheese toasty, but nope.
Oh, cheese toasty. That sounds good.
I mean, if it had
Oh.
Vegemite on it, maybe it would turn you off.
Google that.
Simon, that's a very good question.
What?
When are you going to introduce everyone to Jasmine?
I don't know.
Will it be late October, early November?
Maybe never.
So, Simon, are you harvesting jasmine rice, or what's going on?
No, it's something that I received from Phyllis.
Oh, it's the character from the movie of Jasmine and I don't know. Okay.
Well, I'm not quite sure either. Oh,
Yes.
Brian
Well.
says, changing the subject rapidly, Brian says, that Vegemite factory, that's the picture that Robert has for Jessica.
What?
Vegemite factory. How they make Vegemite, that's the picture that Robert has for Jessica.
Oh, no, actually, I can show you the picture I sent to Jessica. I couldn't find the right one, but I think everyone can appreciate the humor in this particular picture.
Oh, wow.
Hey, what? I'm missing out here. What's going on?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, look at this fucking. Oh man.
Bushido, devil dog. I love
That's
this
funny.
eyebrow
That's
humour.
funny.
Great, isn't
Oh
it?
man. 50 Shades of Red right there. Wow, that is.
In case you ever wanted to share, Daniel, I'll send you that picture.
That tickles me. That's funny.
Yeah, there you are.
That is funny.
I mean, I've heard of food porn. I guess this is building porn.
It's true.
I think I shared once, weeks and weeks ago, there was a house in Sydney that looked like a flaccid penis.
I have that picture.
The
I
house?
don't. Yeah, it's a house that's shaped like a flaccid penis. With balls.
I'm just gonna
And,
mute.
I don't know why. I haven't got the picture anymore. I think Robert's got it. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I believe
I'm
I
interested to see.
found it. I'm sharing with Daniel, but Let me share it with everyone else. Screen to share.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the plan for it?
Yeah, that's a plan
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Surely the driveway should have been the master bedroom.
Hmm.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Wow.
Well,
That's
That's,
hilarious.
you notice how one balcony is bigger than the other one.
And I see that there are 2 palm trees and they've misspelt dick.
Hmm.
Tony, if you were from New
Sorry
Zealand.
about that. It's my oldest. What are we watching? What the hell was that?
The penis house.
Yes,
Penis
the
house.
Oh, go away for 2 minutes and come back to a penis house. There we go.
Hmm. What other pictures have I saved?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
yes.
Do you have like a whole album of strange pictures?
Only a
You've got the
few.
whole computer.
That's how he's in a hard drive.
I'm in this closed Facebook group called My Inner Child is a Drunken Whore, and sometimes you see rather interesting photos come up.
Yeah.
Even just
I'm in
closed
that one as
Facebook
well, I
group
think.
sounds odd.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be open, but there were too many people reporting it too often, so it became a closed group. I can't imagine why.
Oh, hell no.
Do I have any funny ones from back in the day now? I do.
Random laughter.
This one is sort of funny if you're Canadian. And if you aren't Canadian, it'll help you understand how we feel about a certain person in Canada.
Oh, yes, I can click on this.
Ah!
And you notice in the bottom right corner, that's a picture of our Prime Minister.
Oh my god. Even Canada has circumcised dicks.
No, all right, that's enough. Enough of the penis pictures.
But, yes.
The old app's got to work out.
All that laughing.
And in this call, since we're almost at the very end, where we go into the after
Right.
show.
Don't make me come out there and mute you with my fist. Shush.
This is the
I like that comment.
parenting guide from 3 old dudes.
Yeah.
Mute this bitch.
Oh, yeah, I think Wikipedia will be up for a sense of humor because she liked the tweet I did where SoftBank warns against sex with its robot Pepper. And Emily, meet the Sean Bro.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hello.
It's
How's it going?
an
Another
Ozfest
Aussie-
again.
An Aussie
It's an
from
Ozfest.
Bendigo.
Bendigo. I've been there once.
Bendigo.
Once was enough, right? Once was enough.
It's like nobody
yeah,
actually
yes.
ever admits to coming to Elizabeth once.
Well,
Oh, you really-
she didn't really like it, did she? I mean,
I was thinking "Come On Eileen" actually, Simon. that song is a great song.
oh God. And on that note, we shall say goodbye.
Are we leaving, are we? Oh, okay.
Yes, we're going to switch into the after show.
Oh, just
night.
before that,
Oh,
you have to check
Oh.
your Facebook messages from Brian, Robert.
Okay, I will do that because Facebook's on the other monitor. Yeah, so let's stop the broadcast and go into the after show. Thanks for watching, folks.
Okay.
Thank you to Emily for